what happens when these people see the ghost and you freeze up or whatever, is the blood all rushes to the sense, like your emergency sense, so to speak. A lot of people go to their head, that's when they freeze. A lot of people, it rushes out to the edge of their body, that's why they flight. That's flight. Yeah. And it's fight, freeze, or
fight.
It's fight.
Fight, fight, or flight.
Fight or flight or freeze are the three of them. But two of them, your body don't know what to do, so it'll just fight against what it's trying to do. The other one is it freezes up, and the last one, they want to run.
It's like sometimes when, a lot of people I see when you freeze up, you got to have someone physically grab you and say, come on, let's go. Yeah.
Because it's frozen in here.
Like Joel 2:6 in NLT. It says, fear grips all the people. Every face grows pale with terror.
Yep. Yeah. Fear grips the people. The faces go, what did it say? Pale with terror?
Pale with terror. Pale with terror.
Yep.
Pale with terror.
Bro, when there's an earthquake, you realize just how minuscule you really are. And how powerless you really are to a higher power than you, to God, basically. You realize that you're nothing. How much more when the Lord returns?
Yep.
These people are gonna realize that they're nothing.
Still got that same chapter? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, like it says, like the mighty man shall fly.
You know? Third chapter, yeah.
And these are supposed to be the warrior men of these nations.
I see men holding their loins like a woman in travail.
Yeah. So how much more everybody else?
Yeah. Because hey, I've been from Southern California, so I've been in the earthquakes. These shits are fucking scary, bro.
You feel helpless. You can't do nothing. You're at the mercy of the Most High.
It could be 10 seconds.
Basically.
That 10 seconds seems like 10 like a minute.
That's it.
Man.
It feels eternal, bro.
Right.
That type of power. 3 seconds feels like a
something
long time.
to shake your whole house, the foundation of your whole house.
And there's nowhere you can go to stop that. I dreamt, during the 94 one, I dreamt that I was floating was the only safe place I could get away from.
Right.
So outside, just fucking float, I feel safe. That's crazy to think like that. But this is what's coming, and the stuff we felt is not close to what you're gonna feel when that time comes.
On this topic, the scriptures say earthquakes.
Yeah, that's what I got to put
in the last days.
Luke 21 and 8, or in the NASB 20. It says, and he said, see to it that ye are not misled, for many will come in my name, saying, I am he, and the time is near. Do not go after them. And when you hear of wars and revolts, do not be alarmed, for these things must take place first, but the end will not follow immediately. Then he continued by saying to them, nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be massive earthquakes, and in various places, plagues and famines. And there will be terrible sights and great signs from heaven.
This is what we're talking about. Okay? All these things are not a game, man. And it's by the power of Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah, the power of the Lord, that you're going to feel earthly. He's going to feel majestic and all powerful. You're going to feel his presence through the power he's sending into the earth as he sends his son back.
Yeah, it's no longer something that you're going to have to watch on the TV.
It's not going
or
to
on
be
your phone and be like, oh, see, it's hot. No,
it's you.
It's coming here, you know.
Elder Muazzazak will say what? You're going to be like Call of Duty with one man, with only one life.
Yeah.
That's it. It's going to feel like that. It's going to feel, man, that's just human stuff. Let alone when these quakes and these fucking storms and tempests, tornadoes and whirlwinds.
Yeah, not to mention you don't got
no
food,
or energy.
You probably don't got shelter.
You know?
Think of all the trauma that these people are getting ready to go through.
Yeah.
If you see the images and the videos of Israeli and Hamas, the level of destruction and the things that these rockets do to the human body, and how it just blows them up to pieces.
Literally.
And the way these rifles pierce through, the bullets pierce bodies, and it just destroys. These people in America, they're not used to that. They never seen that.
It's not a common
Movies
thing,
don't show that.
even in the hood.
Yeah.
You don't
Niggas
see that
getting
here.
in shootouts and shit like
Yeah.
that, or knife fights.
Yeah.
That's
It's not.
You ain't never been exposed to no
Yeah.
graphic,
Oh,
gory
Exactly, bro.
shit. Like
The last time
we talk about fucking Chirac and
Yeah.
their homicide rate.
Yeah.
That ain't shit.
Nothing, bro.
Over there, you don't know if you're gonna wake up to a bomb.
And what they did in
Your
Chirac-
apartment building gone.
What they did in Chirac.
Your
yeah.
arms are missing now.
I gotta make 2 points. One of them is Salachi, bro, but he said what they did in Chirac in a year was done in one event at a hospital. The same amount of people in one event in a hospital, and that's when they built up the makeshift triage, and the man walked in with his son in bags, bro, looking like laundry. His remains look like laundry, bro.
Yeah.
Wet laundry. In 2 little bags, like vegetable bags, bro. Little shit. Like, you ain't ready for that, to open that bag and see your son's arms and legs in there, bro.
That's
And
it.
the last time they had a conflict on this soil was Civil War,
That's 18,
and that was bloody. But people have forgotten.
that's 250 years ago, bro.
Right. So it's going to get to that level here,
Yeah.
but that was amongst soldiers.
Thank you.
This we ain't talking about.
Citizens now.
It's citizens.
Yeah, women
You know?
and children in this shit.
You had a battlefield in that time.
Yeah.
This is the battlefield. These streets is going to be the battlefield.
Your living room gonna be the
Right.
battlefield. It's gonna be where a lot of you die, man.
Yeah. Your front porch, your driveway. You know.
Running out the garage in the back or something. You got the group.
Ezekiel 38:10 and ASB 20. This is what the Lord Power says. It will come about on that day that thoughts will come into your mind, and you will devise an evil plan. And you will say, I will go up against the land of unwalled villages. I will go against those who are at rest, who live securely, all of them living without walls or having no bars or gates.
Safe, living real safe.
This is probably the safest place in the world. That's why it's called the virgin daughter of Babylon. It ain't been. It
hasn't been penetrated by
you know, or had
foreign armies.
Foreign armies, yeah. That's why.
To capture spoils and to seize plunder, to turn your hand against the ruins that are now inhabited.
Hey, if it's true that some of those immigrants coming through that border is actually, working for the other side, this is gonna be the first time, that you experience some shit like that. They got sleeper cells coming into the country. They're bringing them in here and training them, arming them, right? Like preparing their minds to be heartless when they need to.
Oh, they're ready because
A lot of them, they're coming from countries that don't fuck with America.
Exactly,
So it's gonna be nothing for them when they finally get sent out on their assignments.
Most countries don't fuck with America.
They get here and they see you niggas doing this shit and whatever.
They hear the nigga
simple
woman,
niggas do.
hey,
Hey, working and
they
shit.
hearing that shit,
You
all
see you at
that,
the grocery
all that
store,
bullshit.
buying Hot Pockets.
This gonna be easy.
Yeah. These people aren't.
Can't wait.
These people aren't ready for what's ready to come, man.
Yeah, America's,
They have no clue.
they're not ready for third world criminals,
Yeah.
you know? And they're coming. They're here, you
They're
know?
coming, they've been coming through.
yeah.
See how
All the motherfuckers coming through there, they all are military aged.
Yeah.
They're mostly men and they're military aged.
But what about
Meaning
military
between
age?
18 and age, what, 18 and 30,
18 and
35.
40.
18 and 40.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was watching the elder Amar Gabar, he was doing a video. He was speaking on that. He said this particular neighborhood that he was in,
Yeah.
that he's familiar with.
Africans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
He's
seen
never
them.
seen them Africans around
There
here.
ain't no Africans in this neighborhood, bro.
They was just looking around.
They didn't see me.
Out.
Yeah. It looked like they was measuring
And,
the city and shit.
and where are they migrating to? The bigger cities.
Yep.
Because they know that's where they're going to have the hardest, it's going to be harder to control the bigger cities. So they're going to have their reinforcement from those foreign troops or foreign sleeper cells, along with because of the local police department, they're not going to a lot of them gonna be AWOL, but they're not gonna go along with that shit. Because they're gonna get specific orders to take out civilians on site.
Yep.
You know?
A brother have posted a video where some guy, he came up on law enforcement, and there was a big ass truck, and there was a bunch of boxes stacked in the truck. When he got closer, he realized, based on the heading and the basically what it was saying on the box, it was all fucking guns. And not just regular little guns.
Right.
And they were just basically it looked like it was like they was giving them out.
Wow. So like niggas or like somewhere?
I think them shits is for the motherfuckers coming through.
Super serious.
Yeah, because you can't come in with them.
Yeah, you can't come in with them, and you're a foreigner, so you can't get a license.
Yeah.
You know, you're not going.
It's the same way that is in some of these major cities, like they did it in Chicago, they did it in LA, where they would drop off crates of weapons, guns, and just leave it, and then niggas would go and get them, and that's how they're able to chop each other down in these gang wars and shit.
Nigga ain't gonna buy that AR or that fucking Kalashnikov.
Yeah.
You ain't getting Kalashnikov, bro.
Tech 9.
You can't get no fully automatic.
Uzi. What niggas in the 80s? What niggas getting Uzis from?
Yeah, he saw us behind him, man. The elites of this society is all behind him, man. Order through chaos.
Without chaos.
You follow. If you in that energy, if you're up there mad that your team just lost, what energy are you really gonna be in when you find guns in the streets and there's uprisings because you can't afford food for your children?
Or not only that, what type of energy you're gonna be, or what kind of attitude or spirit you're gonna be in when you just lost your family, you just lost your job, you know, you done lost everything. Well, you know, your kids, one of your kids has died of starvation or some type of pestilent disease.
Yep.
What type of spirit you gonna have? You ain't gonna have you don't give a shit. You gonna try to dead any nigga, any woman out there. That's a spirit that's gonna be on these American people. You're gonna go after that bitch that did you wrong, or that nigga that did you wrong, or whatever. Yeah, today. There's gonna be a lot of Jakes out there like that, a lot of Edomites out there like that.
I ain't got nothing to do.
Yeah, right.
I lost it all. President got assassinated or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, just be on that shit, bro. You Jakes are not ready for the shit coming, man. We ain't even talking about the Trump followers and what they gonna end up doing. We ain't got into that. Let something happen to Trump. Let Trump not get in. Watch what the fuck happen. Let alone something happen to him.
They might not get in, because they might start the war.
That's what I'm saying. Like
They probably suspend the election.
That's possible just because they know they don't have a strong enough candidate in Biden to run against them. Shit, we can't get this motherfucker back.
We ain't heard of a Democrat yet, bro. We ain't heard of one. It's like if the election goes through, a Republican's going to win, regardless. You know? So what do you think? You think they just gonna give it up when they got all the power now?
I honestly believe that like all this war propaganda and them getting ready for war is to keep the current administration where they at. Just like over there in Israel, the people don't want Netanyahu.
Yeah.
They're protesting against it. So what happened? He needed justification. He stood for the position to be able to be that war hero that's gonna basically stop Hamas and play hero and win back the favor of the people. The people ain't buying that shit. Like, no, we don't fucking represent this regime here, man. You know, we don't represent. Yeah, you're killing civilians. We're not with that.
Hey, you hear that guy that was debating Far Out West?
Edomite.
Yeah, I can't think of his name.
Either Rothstein or some shit.
Yeah, he was saying, he tried to justify them killing the children over there in Gaza because Palestinian children, because they raised their children to be that way, and then they take the children as human shields. Like he tried to find 2 or 3 different ways that it's okay to kill children, bro.
Yeah, they're okay with destroying a whole hospital with refugees in there just to get 2 or 3 so-called, terrorizers,
It took out damn near 1,000 people to get 2 or 3.
Yeah, it is.
It's worth it.
Yeah, the convoy, they said when they gave the 24-hour